What's up? Hey, it's so Val community. It's been a minute. But I got a couple things we're gonna chat about. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna chat about a couple things. Let me let this holler for a second, and then we're gonna do some chit chatting. Okay. Somebody's loose. Trust me, somebody loose. Look out!
I'm cute in the face, thick in the waist, thick in the thighs. Now watch me ride, 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 ride. 못나도 내겐 네가 yeah. 말해도 내겐 네가 yeah. I want more money, money, more money, yeah. I want more money, more money, more money.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on? Hey, it's Val comedian, and you know what? It's a couple things I want to talk about right now. It's been a minute. But I want to talk about a couple things that's going on right now, and people talk about when to sue, when not to sue, who losing cases, and blah blah blah. Do you think you can win a case? Blah blah blah. And a lot of times it's brought up about things being fair. Check it out. I'm talking from experience. It's not always fair. You looking for fair, child, you gonna keep on looking, because we've been looking for fair for thousands of years. Okay, we still looking for fair. Fair is out of the equation. It's not about being fair. It's about, why people talk about you was in this for so long, and then it must wasn't that bad. I worked in the same hotel for 34 years. You can't tell me it wasn't bad. It was racist from the time that I walked in there, okay, to the time I left over some racist stuff. The thing is, the point is, racism ain't going nowhere. We know that. But the thing is, why do you stay? We stay for the pay. Simple as that. We stay for the pay. Let me tell you something. If you really feel that your ancestors wanted to be slaves, you got another thing coming if you're black. It's not that your ancestors wanted to be slaves. Your ancestors stayed for the pay. Same thing I'm just saying. We stay for the pay. Okay, so when it came to it, that's the reason why I was showing you the picture when it came to Nene Leakes, when it came to Wendy Williams, and when it came to Blac Chyna. You think they was always treated fair? No, I'm pretty sure they weren't. Do you think they wanted to leave? Sure, they probably wanted to leave millions of times. But the thing was, why'd they stay? Stayed for the pay. Simple as that. Our ancestors stayed being slaves because they wanted to take care of their family. They know that it was just a way to take care of their family. So it's a sacrifice. Do I feel that all of them made sacrifices? Yeah. Do I feel like I made sacrifice? Yeah. Because I wanted to keep my lights on. I wanted to keep a roof over my head. So we stay for the pay. So it's not about things being fair. It's about things, the reason why you stand. You stand for the pay. It's not that it's so wonderful. That's not it. It just aggravates me when I hear people talk about, they shouldn't have sued. They should sue. They should, it's not about that. Let me tell you something. A lot of times you hear, it might be hearsay. We're going to say allegedly for the, legal reasons, but allegedly you could hire a lawyer, and that lawyer can be paid to make you lose, because that lawyer is getting double pay. Paid by you to defend them. And then guess what? They're paid for to defend you. Then they're paid for the person that you're going against to make you lose. It's sad, but it's the truth. It's reality. It's how this world is. It's how it works. So it's not that if you lose a case, you had not enough evidence or whatever. You can have all the evidence in the world. Is somebody walk up and knock this person out? That person sues them for knocking them out. that person who got knocked out loses the case. Like, dang, how'd you lose? We had it on tape. You got knocked out. How'd you do? Because I sued them for a slap. Their hand was closed. So I should have sued them for a punch. Technicalities. You know what I'm saying? So is it fair? No, it ain't gonna never be fair. And if you ever think that it's going to be fair, you got another thing coming, because it's not going to be fair. It's never going to be fair. Okay, never. It's never going to be fair. I'm sorry. And let me say hi to the people first. Okay, hi Miss Kimberly, how you doing? What'd she say? Let's see what she said. Hey, okay, hey, glad to see you're doing okay. Yeah, I'm doing. I've been so busy. I've been really busy. Well, thank you for joining me. Hey, Miss Dot. Hey, Val. Thank you for the lips, Miss Dot. What's up, Hennessy? I ain't seen my boo in a minute. Hey, Hennessy, how you doing, babe? Let me put this to here just in case that somebody might want to. Just in case somebody might want to join me. Anyway, so sorry about that. Anyway, so that's what I was basically just saying. It just aggravating because people think that just because somebody loses a case or somebody chooses not to file a case, or whatever, that it's the reason why they're not filing the case is because they filed the case, but they lost because they didn't have enough evidence. You can have all the evidence in the world. I don't care what nobody say. You can have all the evidence in the world. Thank you for the list, boo. You can have all the evidence in the world. The thing is, money talks. Money talks. Do we think that all the people that work in the courthouse are getting paid big dollars because some money just magically appeared? Heck no. Oh wait, you know what? Let me do this right quick. I'm sorry, I gotta do this really quick because I gotta take care of something really quick with it. Okay.
Hot lips. There's no telling what she might say. Ooh.
With the Val Comedian.
Hot lips. Yeah, child. I want to say hi to all y'all. I miss y'all. I hate that I'd be so busy. And then I do get a minute, I'm just kicked back because everything's just going on. And to tell you the truth, I know a couple of people know I was talking about, I was just getting tired of people just slamming each other. It was getting redundant to me. I'm not with that. I like to have fun. I like to tell jokes. I miss telling jokes. I miss being on stage, but our income has all changed in one way or another. So we all have changed our ways. So I appreciate that about everybody, here go my girl. What's up, girly girl? I ain't seen you in a minute.
I know. I miss you.
I know. I miss all y'all too. I miss y'all. I've been so busy. I was just saying I've been busy, but just hearing the stuff that's going on, I was like, man, you know what? Let me take out. I was getting ready to run to the store. I was like, I didn't take out a minute for this because people always saying, why somebody stayed for so long if things were so bad. And one thing that we got to remember, I'm sorry, but as a Black woman, I can only speak for a Black woman because I've been a Black woman all my life. We stay for the pay. You think that your ancestors wanted to be slaves? They didn't want to be slaves. They stayed for the pay. They stayed to take care of their family. And it's not the saying that places that people stay is not racist. It's just the simple thing is the option was, do I want my household to be, do have a household or not to have a household? So that's all I'm really want to say about Blac Chyna, about Wendy Williams, and about Nene. What you got to say about it?
I'm sorry. I saw you and I clicked you. And I wanted to say hi because I miss you.
Oh, I miss you too.
My husband was in Vegas this last week because my father-in-law was in the hospital for his birthday.
Oh,
so yeah. Keep us in prayer if you would.
Well, will. Is your husband still out here or he already left?
Oh no, he just went for a couple of days because he had to get back to work. But
okay.
It was a nightmare. it was such a nightmare, Val.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
But we're praying that he, gets better because now he can't walk. And so, but he doesn't know that he can't.
So,
And he's as feisty as hell, and he just jumped on all the nurses. He was acting a doggone fool for his birthday and embarrassed my husband, embarrassed my mother-in-law. It was just like,
does he have dementia too?
mm-hmm.
Oh,
So he didn't remember why he was in the hospital. He thought my husband was there to pick him up and take him home. They say, "Oh, you can't go home. You can't even walk."
Oh wow, yeah. Before my dad passed away, when I was watching and taking care of him, he's telling me about how he gonna get up and do something. And I'm like, you can't get up. You can't even bathe yourself.
Exactly.
And it just I remember the first time I take my dad to the bathroom. Afterwards, I cried. I went outside the door and I cried because your parents have done so much for you, and then for you to have to do for them, even though you want to be there for them, it's hard. Mentally,
Yes.
it's hard. You know what I'm saying? Because their pride is there too for you to even have to do for them to even allow you to do for them. Their pride is bothering them, and you got to.
And I just went through that with my mom. 2020. Yeah, in 2020, in the midst of the beginning of the pandemic, I lost my mom to COVID. And she's a 25-year colon cancer survivor. And it was so many emotions going on because I wasn't able to care for my mother because of personal reasons, which I don't want to really get into.
No. But the thing is, like you just said, you look at your mother had colon cancer and survived, struggling with colon cancer for 20 some years, and then you look at COVID, just boom. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm trying to explain to people like this is COVID. If you think COVID is not real, think again. That's the thing that scares me. I have lymphedema, so and I have circulation problem in my legs, and they hurt every day, and they swell up and everything else. And one of the side effects when they first started talking about the vaccine was about people getting blood clots, and I've had blood clots in my legs, and I've just had to get another test to see if make sure I did have blood clot in one of my legs. But I'm telling you that it's so scary because I had to deal with people daily because of my job, but at the same time, I want a roof over my head and I want to live a decent life. So I had to get out there. So it's like, you
have to stay for the pay.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm just telling you. Not just me when I stayed at the same hotel for 34 years under a lot of racist conditions. It's just that people like, well, you stayed there for that long, so it couldn't have been that bad. No, I stayed there because I wanted to keep a roof over my head. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So
I hear you.
That's what I'm trying to say about them. But I'm just saying that I had to really, I was struggling with that. I was struggling with that because I'm taking a chance every day when I'm going out to bring something home. You know what I'm saying? And then at the same time, I'm saying, okay, now all of a sudden something that could take me out in 2 or 3 days. You know what I'm saying? You never know what's going on. So it's like, it's a battle. But at the same time, I'm taking my vitamins, but I still wanted extra protection. Besides, I know God covers all.
Covering. Well, your extra protection is Jesus Christ.
I know.
He'll look out for you. He's a friend. He's a friend that's sticking closer than a brother, honey.
But he also gives us common sense when he wants us to do something too. That's
exactly.
So when you're confused about doing something, pray on it, and God will lead you in a way to do what's best for you.
He will do that, and he has done that in my life so many times.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if you guys discussed this yet, but I'm kind of done with Whoopi on this subject. Whoopi is triggered every time somebody mentions the word abortion. And I don't know, do you listen to MVOTV, My View on the View?
I don't even watch The View. I don't even like the show. I gotta be honest.
Okay.
I don't like this. I don't even
anyway,
like the show, so.
You've heard what's going on with the court, Supreme Court overturning Roe versus Wade and all of that, right?
Yeah, I heard they overturned it, but
Oh, supposedly something got leaked. I don't really understand it all, but Whoopi has had several abortions, from what I understand, and her first abortion was when she was 14, and it was self-induced. I didn't know that.
Girl, 14, I wasn't even having sex. My God, these people. Oh my God.
And she took a hanger. First, she was trying. Her little girlfriends were telling her to drink bleach, and somebody told her to do something else, and it wasn't working. So she took a hanger and did it herself at 14.
You know, I heard that before through something. I heard that before, but I thought, you know, just a joke. But I have to say, I have heard, you know, back in the woods that they used to do that. That's how they used to give abortions, you know, back in the woods, and a lot of people died from doing that because, you know, it wasn't a real way of doing it. They went to some back in the woods little neighborhood doctor, you know what I'm saying, that did that, and that's the way they used to have. That's the way they used to have abortions back in the day, because they couldn't afford. They couldn't afford.
Everybody's upset. Not everybody, but a lot of people are just up in arms. This one side says that, you know, the extreme right is saying this and extreme left, and then there's some of us are just right in the middle. Like Sunny, she said, I'm Catholic, so I don't believe in abortion, but I don't want to force my religious beliefs on other people. Well, I'm not trying to force my religious beliefs on other people, but look, I read the Bible. And the Bible says, my body is not my own. I don't care what Whoopi says. Know your body. You were bought with a price. You were bought with the precious blood of Jesus Christ. And your body is never been your own. So let's get that straight right now. And I got a lot of other things to say, but I'm not going to say them right now. But just that right there tells me that people are just up in the air and they don't know what they're talking about. I've had I've had 2 abortions.
Well, I think that it's everybody's opinion. I think it's everybody's choice. To me, I'm sorry. I don't feel it's anybody's choice. I don't think anybody's gonna make a decision on what I'm gonna do with my life and my body except me and God. That's between me and God, whatever I do. Okay, so I don't feel that it's that I got to go.
No man is supposed to be telling you what to do with your body. Definitely.
No. No. We're not going. I mean, you know, just like when it comes to, I'm a believer. I'm sorry, I believe in the Lord Jesus Christ. That's my opinion. If you don't, you don't. But at the same time, I can't stand for people to try to push whatever they believe on me. And then too, when somebody keeps telling me about Jesus this, Jesus that, Jesus this, Jesus that, the Lord is Jesus did it, and I'm saying to them, I was like, who are you trying to convince that you love God? You, me, or you? Because your personal relationship with God is your opinion, is your relationship. You shouldn't have to boost about your own personal relationship. That's why it's called personal relationship. That's your relationship with God. You don't have to convince nobody that you love the Lord. You don't have to convince nobody but yourself and the Lord. The Lord know if you even faking. So you know what I'm saying? That's between you and God. That's why know. But my thing is, like, I was trying to, I'm sorry, I'm just swooping off the subject, but my whole thing is that I can't stand how people think that oh, you were there for 10 years, oh, you were there. That's because that's the first thing that people come, talk to me about, is that know my situation. We're working in a hotel, and the racist stuff that they fired me over. I've never had been even suspended before in 34 years. So you can't tell me I was such a bad employee and I never was suspended, and you try this little stuff, because now people open their mouth up and say, when they say that you're being done wrong about something, the first thing you got to do, you don't want to get rid. You don't want the outspoken Black person to say anything. You don't want that to happen. You know what I'm saying? So,
and people lie on you too.
Oh my God, lie on you, and then guess what? Then it happened to them. I laugh so hard. I don't. It sounds evil at the same time, but that's why I say, when you do wrong come back to you. Because the person who lied on me, who lied on me, and I'm gonna say, I make an issue out of it because it's a point to it. She's white, and she lied, and she's lied, and I couldn't believe that she would lie. And to top it off, what she lied on me about a conversation that she initiated and and then said, "Oh, I felt intimidated by a conversation that I had with Valerie." I'm like, what the? You know what I'm saying? That's not how that happened. But of course you can believe her over me because she's white and I'm Black, but
she's the privileged one.
Right. So of course that the Black person has to intimidate you. But guess what you end up getting fired over? Because you were told not to talk to somebody and you did, so you got fired over, but you got escorted out of the hotel.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's what you get for payback. No, that's payback for you. That's payback. And then you think you sow this and you sow that, and she, like you say, she had 5 kids, 5 baby daddies. No, 4 baby daddies, 4 baby daddies. Okay, I'm gonna get 4 baby daddies. But you sit up there and y'all want to black shame. You know, I'm saying black shame because y'all talk, oh, black women always having all these kids, all these different daddies. No, white people do the same thing. They do the
In
same
fact, there's more white people on welfare than black people.
I know, I know that. I see them using the food stamp card every day. But the thing is the thing is that you did that, and then you said, I'm not getting married because then that stops my what they call that, Medicare. They get Medicare.
Oh yeah.
So you don't get married.
Yeah,
Medicare. Whatever.
Medicare. The stickers. I remember back in the day there was a little
free
stickers.
Insurance. Yeah, free insurance. Regardless, free insurance that the public is paying for. Free insurance. But then you end up your one of your baby daddies end up dying over COVID. I was like, damn, you getting it hard back, huh? You better think about how you do people, because
yeah,
you do wrong come back to you.
There is a law of reciprocity that the Word of God speaks about that. I don't believe in karma, but I do believe in a law of reciprocity.
Well, I believe in karma. You do some shit, you do some stuff come back to you. Okay. What goes, and like Dot was saying, like Dot said, there, what goes around come around. And Dot, you are absolutely right. You know, but that's the whole thing. That's the reason why I thank God now, because when I was younger, I didn't think the same way. But when I got older, I had to learn that patience within. So a lot of times when, like the same thing I talk about, when you stay for the pay, that comes with you maturing and the inner you. The inner you will help you stay calm on the outside and wait for the time, because it's not always, like they say, it's not always our timing, it's God's timing. And you got to have faith and believe that he'll take care of it. You know, it might not be the way you want him to take care of it, but he's going to take care of it in a way. And I'm sorry, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that God does bad, but God does what's best.
It says, I used to sing a little song when I was a little girl, we'll understand it better by and by.
Yeah, like, yeah, Dot says that again. Karma, she said, karma is of God. What you put out is what you get back. Thank you.
Praise God.
But you know, one thing though, I like Nene, but one thing I gotta say about Nene is that what Nene did is you know, she was herself, her true little self before one second. Oh, wait, you know what? Wait a minute. I gotta go do something because somebody doing something outside that's not. Let me play this and I'll be right back. I got this weirdo outside. My daughter's talking about. Which one I'm play? This one.
Hey, what's happening, Mike? Not much, man. That loan for the business loan for vehicles is now available. And you know
I'm sorry, I had to be right.
is a different level for you when you get in your 50s. Man, I'm shooting that. God bless you. I checked my page. I'm trying. Thank you. I'm trying. I said, hey, you 23, I'm 52, I'm a little bit too old for you. He said, no, you're not. I'm perfect for you. I said, for what? Child support? Breathe before you go down there, because I'm not going to give you too much air. You want air, you push the air in, you still get back out. Okay? That's how you get air there, okay?
Okay. Woo, sorry about that. This girl I know, her son is mentally challenged, and she just lets him roam around the neighborhood, and I hate that she does that. And my daughter was scared to come in the house because he was in the neighborhood, and he'll ask my daughter, he want her to help her with the gate and stuff, and nothing. Anyway, so I had to go out there. I apologize for that. So we said, are you muted? You muted.
I was just trying to fix this lighting so you can see me better.
We see your gorgeous self. Okay.
Praise God. I don't know if you know Nayrab from DC, but she lives in Atlanta now. I just got these earrings in the mail from her, and all my turbans I buy from her.
Oh, I used to have a jewelry business. It was called Be the One Jewelry, because everything that I made was handmade, and it was all one of a kind.
Yeah, it's up top. I don't know if it's handmade, but you know, she has a designer or somebody she buys from, but it's called Up Top Beauty. She sells turbans, shades, bracelets, ringlets, and she's a storyteller.
Oh, okay.
Her channel is called Nayrab.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I still have a lot of jewelry. Matter of fact, my cousin just got married. They went on a cruise for their wedding, and he asked me to make them jewelry for the wedding. And I was like, I don't do that no more. But I ended up doing it anyway.
You don't sell it anymore?
No.
No, okay, because I love jewelry, child.
Yeah, it takes a lot of time and a lot of things that I was doing, because this was the second time I did it. The first time I did it, I used to make things and then have people order from that. Then you know how church women are. They're like, oh, I don't want such and such, have my stuff on. So then the second time I did it, when I got my license to do it, then because I wanted to do it the right way. So I went and got my license and everything else. And so I did one of a kind. And so that's so bad, because everybody wants something that somebody else
wants something different. Yeah. That's the only thing. I buy a lot of paparazzi because of my cherub. We call ourselves cherubs from Regina Chaley High School in Compton, California. Hey, cherubs, if y'all out there.
Hey, I love paparazzi, because that $5 stuff, girl, honey, I love
$5
that.
bling.
Yep.
She called her and her husband Mama and Papa Bling. And she has just skyrocketed since 2018. She went from just making a little bit, $100 a week, to just making really good money.
The reason why I stopped doing it, and I'm reading what she said that Kim was saying. The reason why I stopped selling it, Kim, is because of the simple fact is, when I was going to events, I'm paying $1,000 for the booth, and then if I sold $500, saying sometimes if things was bad, some events was bad, you sold $500, but did you make any money? Even though it looked like it's a $500 difference, I lost more than that, because I had more than that, walk out the door, because you basically gave that away, because you paid $500, $1,000 to be there, but $500 your merchandise went out. So you basically gave your stuff away. You know what I'm saying? And even if you paid $500 for the booth and you made $1,000, same thing. It's not really, you didn't, that profit that you made is really what you paid for the booth, for you like breaking even. So it was not profitable. That's the reason.
What kind of jewelry were you selling? Were you selling real gold and diamonds, or what kind of jewelry?
No, it's costume jewelry.
Costume jewelry, okay.
Jewelry, but everything was all one of a kind. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because some people can't wear costume jewelry. Their ears and necks and stuff start turning green.
And you know the crazy thing, I have 2 holes in each one of my ears, and my first hole I can wear any earring. My second hole, do you know that I cannot wear costume jewelry?
It's a lot of people like that.
Yeah, I can't wear it past a day. If I wear it past a day, my ear starts being irritated. So, you know, yeah.
Well, yeah, this is costume, but I usually wear my gold earrings all the time because, you know, I don't have to worry about. About them. You know, fading.
That's right. It being irritated in the inside, so I have to take those earrings out. So I can't do it. I can't do that.
But these are real light. I like the texture. It's really light.
And see, that was one of my best sellers, because what I used to, my hoops, I used to do the hoops a lot, and a lot of people like the hoops because they looked at heavy, but my hoops weren't heavy because I use hollow beads. I used to use hollow beads.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if you ever start making them, you let me know. I'll hook you up. I'll be your spokesperson.
I'll show you. I got a lot. I'm gonna get with you. I have a lot of stuff still on the racks and still on everything that I have.
And there's another YouTuber. She'll actually sell your jewelry for you. I have to hook you up with her. Have you heard of Geneva's Closet?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, she told me, I thought about doing a paparazzi because she says she'll sell it for me, because I can't have all that stuff in my house like my girl, my chair from high school. I can't have, she just has it all over her house. It looks,
But this is the thing. I used to do it to be affordable for anybody to look good. That was my thing. You know what I'm saying? I want everybody.
That's what I like. And you don't have to buy a lot of clothes. If you have the right accessories, you don't have to buy a lot of clothes.
Right. But see, I used to sell my hoops from $5 to $20. So if I'm sitting up here, if it's going to cost me, you know, a minimum of $5, I used to charge $5 for shipping. But now shipping is ridiculous. Okay.
Well, you sell the product for $5, but you buy it for $2.50. And that's what I like about paparazzi.
Yeah. Okay. But this is the thing. I'm selling it to them for $5, and it's gonna cost them $5 to ship it. They end up spending, you know, you're gonna spend more money shipping it than you do the product. You know what I'm saying? So
true.
If they spend several things, it's something different. But you know, like I said, that got to be too time consuming, too costly, because I did a PO box. So like I said, it was a legal business, so you know I wasn't doing it. I made it in my home, but I wasn't sending people to my home. I never had.
You don't want all these people having your address either.
Yeah, no, I never had an event in my home either, because I did not want them like that, you know. But
because I remember when I was back in the day when I was still hood up in Compton, I did this poor little lady. She was a little church lady, but I don't know what happened, but she didn't give me my jewelry from this jewelry party. I went to that woman's house and I was like, "You better give me." She wasn't home, but I left a note on her door. You better give me my damn jewelry. Well, I think I scared her.
I tried to help my cousin one time because like I said, I had a lot. So I sent her like 50 pieces, and she's supposed to be selling. I was getting her a percentage of what she sold. Then all of a sudden now she wouldn't answer her phone and everything else. So I had to threaten her and everything else. So we fell out over it because I was like, that's not the way you handle business. And she's like, my phone got turned off. Your phone didn't get turned off. I see you on the internet. I see you on, that's when Facebook was out, you know. So I see you on Facebook, and you wouldn't even answer when I call you on Facebook. So come on now.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the business of sales, at least have some integrity. If the shipment didn't come, because I know when they rob a couple of times, it was my shipments were late. I just send her an email and she responds right back. She don't like ignore you and stuff. She'll say, oh, well, let me see what happened with that. If they said that it shipped, and you know, she'll get right back to me. And I love that about her.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm once again, I'm getting off subject. My whole thing, like I just said, I just want people to focus on about staying for pay, realizing that people, just because somebody been somewhere 20 years, sometimes people are in a marriage for 20 years. That don't mean they've been happy for 20 years. They stayed in that marriage for financial reasons. Okay. Not just
well, it wasn't for financial reasons, but I was invested.
No, I'm just saying people sometimes people stay for financial reasons. Sometimes people stay for the betterment of their children. You understand what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I'm saying that just people
And
gotta
your
stop
children are your highest investment because
right.
you know when the enemy comes against a marriage, he's not coming against that couple. He's coming against those children. He wants to
Right.
destroy those children's lives.
Right, but one thing like I was saying about Nene is that she started changing within herself. She was the one, you know, like I said, she changed. You know, you want to change your voice. You know, oh no, and this now, you know, you want to talk about racism and all that stuff, but at the same time, Nene, they told you trying to act white because she was trying to act. You know, I'm not gonna
She
say it was
changed
white.
after she went to Hollywood and started
Yeah.
doing Glee. She was another. That was another Nene. I'm like, who is this woman?
No, before that, she changed. Before that,
Really?
she started changing. Yes, and she's like, she wants to, you know, specify what's hood, what's not hood, what's ghetto, what's not ghetto. You know what I'm saying? She like make sure she want to be a part of that. You forgot your roots. That's all I'm saying. You forgot your roots. We can all better ourselves if you feel that betters yourself, but at the same time, don't forget who you are. That's all I'm gonna say about her.
Don't forget where you came from, like my mama used to say.
Right. And I'm sorry, but I never believed that China really loved Rob. I think that she was just there to make just to start ruckus. You know what I'm saying? You took my man, let me take your brother. You know what I'm saying? You know, you took Tiger. Let me take your brother. You know what I'm saying? So it was a tit for tat thing there going on. That's all.
I don't know nothing about that, child.
Well, it was a tit for tat thing going on, and I hate to see that they stopped her show and made her miss out money and stuff like that. But at the same time, it was called Rob and China. So if y'all not together no more, girl, how you thought you was gonna have a show? That's all I'm saying. And you wasting all this money. You wasting all this money taking them to court and stuff like that. You still gonna have to deal with them. I don't care how much money people say or what type of lawyer you have and what, you know, this and that. At the end of the day, the lawyer make more money than you. So sometimes sometimes you have to, you know, disrespect what people disregard. Disregard what people think about what it looks like from the outside. Let them do wrong. Wrong don't always make it right, but right will come back. You understand what I'm saying? You know, that's the reason why a lot of people snap and things happen to people. But at the same time, people gonna do you wrong. You know what I'm saying?
You treat people like you want to be treated, and you can't get up in there and say your sister girl need to leave the show because she's not bringing any. And that's been your best friend all these years, and all of a sudden you're gonna say, "Well, I don't think she contributes to the show." You messing with people's money like that. You don't say things like that.
Yeah,
that's not.
Yeah, that's jealousy. That's just jealousy. That's jealousy. That's all it is. That's jealousy. So that's basically what I just want people to realize. A lot of people stay places. That don't mean that they're happy. That don't mean that things are being fair. I don't care how many years it is, whether it's 1, 10, 20, or 30. They stayed for a reason, and a lot of times people stay for financial reasons.
Shoot, honey, when they gave me that severance package, I said, bye.
I wish they gave me a severance package. They didn't want to give me nothing. They was
back in 2000, Southern California. Well, I took the severance package in 2000, but they had kind of sold, you know, the PUC had said that Southern California Edison had to sell 50% of their, stuff. And it's like 3 departments. So they just said, well, shoot, we could just sell the 100%. So they sold all those steam generation plants, all 10 of them.
Wow. And this is the thing. When I was looking for a lawyer before I hired the one that I did, I could not find a black lawyer that would defend me. They was all scared. Oh, that's a big company. Oh, that's a big company. That's a big company. They'll have us in limbo forever. Da, 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 da. I'm like, what? You know, and then the lady I did hire, even though she was white, but she was like, you know, I was told that she was real tough on, you know, the companies and stuff like that. Man, I had to pay her all that money, and then she sent out the demand letter, and then the demand letter came back saying other stuff. She's like, wow, they said all this stuff about you. They made it look real bad. I said, that's what they paid for. You think that's because they said it is real? You know what I'm saying? Just like you're being paid to defend me, they're being paid to defend them. So of course, you know they're gonna make up lies. And I said, so why am I paying you? Because now you want $5,000 more for the simple reason was, are you really defending? You know what I'm saying? How can you defend me if you don't believe in me? So I was like, no. And so then then COVID started, the quarantine started. So it was like you couldn't even get to court anyway. So I was like, you know what? God, you know what? You making things better for me anyway. And I just couldn't see it. I couldn't see it that it was in a God was putting me in a better position, but I couldn't see that at the moment. But that's why I say you have to have trust. My trust was being questioned. So it was better for me in the long run.
And it's always gonna be a test, you know. And he'll make a way out of no way, and he always does.
Yeah. Oh, heck yeah. But anyway, that's basically, I'm so glad that you came to join me. But basically, that's all I wanted to tell people is that don't worry about how long somebody be there. You stay for the pay. People change. People got to recognize their change. Like I say, only person I want to say about the change when it came to Nene, when it came to Wendy, like, I met her in person too. Wendy at the same time, Wendy changed too. She changed. She changed. And money changes people. People got to realize money changes people. Okay. Sometimes it's for the better. Sometimes it's for the worse. A lot of people that make money are paranoid. I don't know too many people that have money that are not paranoid. They are paranoid.
Especially if they're dealing with drug addiction problems.
Yes, that too. But a lot of people that make money are paranoid because they don't know who's real, who's not, who's trying to swindle them out of some money or trying to get.
You don't know who your real friends are, and you don't know who your family members are. They change,
or they just being friends with them because of what they have. And that's the reason why I say it, because money, it changed their whole lifestyle because they're paranoid. They're paranoid. Yeah,
they are.
Well, that's all I want to say. Nice seeing you again, and we are going to.
My pleasure. You gonna get monetized? Because I don't use Cash App, but I do use Zelle.
What did mean say? Let me crazy, but let me see what he said. He didn't say it. Make it make sense on here. Talking some stuff.
Oh,
he said,
make it make sense.
Nene's face changed right along
with that attitude. Well, at least her nose.
You're so stupid. No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I said. I said that. That's what I said about Nene. I said with Nene came a whole different person. She did change.
A skinnier nose, a chiseled face,
and her voice,
lighter hair,
and voice, and her voice. That's what I said.
Voice.
Right. That's what I'm saying. She has to take accountability for what she did do too. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, she has to take accountability for what she did too. But I'm saying that at the same time, if people think that just because you've been somewhere for a long time, it makes a difference, it don't make a difference. It still could be racist there. People stay for the pay. Okay? People stay for the pay.
People got kids to raise and mortgages to pay for, mortgages and cars and stuff. Honey.
Yeah. That's like I say, this goes back thousands of years. You think your ancestors wanted to be slaves? They stayed being slaves for the pay because that's the way they could take care of their family. So it was like, do I want to?
Well, that's so. Where were they gonna get food and stuff? Wasn't nobody gonna hire them? So.
Right.
They were born into slavery.
Right. That's true too. But I'm just saying, like I said, it's technicality is how you're going to get fairness. Because if you think that things are going to be fair every day, you got another thing coming. Because they not. It's just that day by day, we gotta focus on a way to work around the unfairness. It's sad, but it's true, you guys. I'm sorry. It's sad.
Man is not fair, but God is just. That's what I always say.
Hey. All right, let me get my butt off here.
Bye, baby.
All right, but it's nice hanging out.
Love you.
Guys. Bye, baby. Love you more. Okay, thank you. Anyway, you guys, thank you for hanging out with us. Talk about, we did get off the subject a little bit, and I didn't even plan on being on here this long. But thanks for hanging out. Like I said, my whole thing is we stay for the pay. It's not about if things was fair. You stayed there 20 years. 20 years, you could have been treated unfair for 20 years. It doesn't matter. The point is, it's a consequence that we take because we stay for the pay. That's all to it. We stay for the pay because it's a lifestyle that we want to live. You might not want to struggle. You understand what I'm saying? So stay for the pay. Facts. All right. Everybody have a nice day. Take care. I'm Val Comedian. I'm out.